My name is Myles Simpson. I train out at M-16 gym and Adelaide Jitsu Academy. I fight at featherweight. Probably do that one again. I did it all the way around backwards. My name is Myles Simpson. I'm a featherweight and I train out at M-16 Fight and Fitness and Adelaide Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I started training just because a friend was doing it back in 2005 or 2006. We used to watch UFCs and stuff, get them on VHS tape. And then I started doing kickboxing and it was just an easy avenue to get into. And then around 2012 I started making the switch to MMA because I was training with a bunch of MMA guys at my old kickboxing gym. And I just seen UFC was blowing up, MMA was blowing up, Thai boxing was sort of on the way out. So I just thought jump ship. We got in nice and early when they sort of changed the rules in Adelaide and allowed us to fight in the cage and all that stuff, and I haven't looked back since. Muay Thai. I was Bob Jones, Zendukai, Muay Thai graded system, and then I found a kickboxing gym a few months after that, and then sort of moved into kickboxing and then went to Thailand and got into Thai boxing after that. Hardest thing, discipline, making weight, putting in the hours in the gym. The easiest thing is probably fight night. You train for 2 or 3 hours a day, every day for months and months, and then on fight night you're only in the ring for 15 minutes, so even though it's the hardest 15 minutes of your life, it's still the fun part at the end of the hard work. It's not enough just to be good at something or have the natural talent. You've got to put in the hours, make sure that you've left no stone unturned. You know, you've got to do the wrestling, the boxing, jiu-jitsu, strength and conditioning. You've got to have your diet on point. You can't just rock up on the weekend and be like, all right, I'm ready to fight. You know, it's a lifestyle, it's not just a sport. Brett Jacobson. I don't know a lot about him. Like, I've seen him fight over the years. We fought a couple common opponents. I know he's a little bit older, so he's got that experience edge. A lot of people think that's him being older is a bad thing, but you know, he's an old man in a young man's game, so he's obviously been through the wars. He's got the experience, so it's going to be a tough night. But I think I've done the hard work, and I think I'm ready to take him out. I think it's going to go my way 100%. I feel real good. I'm happy to keep it on the feet, standing, or if it goes to the ground, I like it there too. So I think no matter where he tries to take it or what he tries to do, my game plan's going to overcome his, and it's going to be a good night for M-16. I've changed it up a little bit. I think in previous camps I've done a lot of training, like specific jiu-jitsu and wrestling and kickboxing. Now that I've got my own gym and I've got my own coaches and training partners, we've done a lot more MMA, so everything's just MMA focused. If we're on the ground, we're punching. If we're standing up, we're looking for takedowns. If we're against the wall, we're punching, elbows. And it's just mixing it all together, which is something I probably lacked a little bit in previous camps. So hopefully that comes out on fight night. I've just seen supplement warfare popping up in the fight game over the last couple of years, and yeah, they're sponsoring a lot of guys, getting behind all the grassroots shows in Adelaide and sponsoring a lot of the guys, not just locally but nationally, which is good because not many people get behind the fighters. And I just met Mana a couple of times, and then I just hit him up and said, hey, do you want to work together? And he invited me down, we had a chat, and next thing you know, I'm on the supplement warfare team. Looking forward to getting back in there and fighting. It's good to see supplement warfare getting behind not just locals, but like, yeah, nationally, and helping the sport grow. I think in the next 2 to 3 years, MMA in Australia is going to be big. We've got a lot of good UFC fighters now. The UFC's coming to Adelaide soon, and it'll be good to see the next generation come through and really make some waves.